Hey guys, Koi Cakes here. It's been about 5 or 6 weeks since I had my last haul, so I figured I would go ahead and round up my stuff that I got in this last month or so. Quite a few books. I've been having a good run of buying books and just getting books in general. So let me start off with a couple of free books I got. I bought a another Journey into Mystery 102, and the buyer was nice enough to, or sorry, the seller was nice enough to give me a couple free books. Just free books. Always free books with stuff you bought is always nice. Not sure why you guys see that, but these were some free books, so that's cool. I actually bought some books from half price books as well. Here's a Lady One Mechanica JAC variant. I like this. I'm not even really a big JAC fan, but I like it because it doesn't look like his normal. They all don't look like the same figure. This one actually looks different. So if you take a look, so I ended up getting this. The Jeff DeCal, Jessica Jones #4. DeCal is an underrated artist, I think. Just like the cover. I like the story too. I like the story. And I got a Batman 21. Again, these are all high price books. This one's actually in pretty good shape. I think it's Near Mint Plus. I'm gonna take it out of the bag and check it later on to see how it goes. Continuing with the half price books, I actually bought a bunch of Monstrous books for pretty, again, half price. Number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, another 9. And granted, they're not, Near Mint Plus, but again, for half price, not bad. I could always bundle them together. 2 issues number 10, 2 issues number 11, and then 2 issues of number 12. Again, those are books I got for half price. One of the local comic book shops also had a half off cover price, or half off price of whatever the book was. And picked up a couple of books just because I liked them. Nothing really great. Here's the Book of Death. #1 is the Dejana. Oh, I forget what her name is. Dejana Djurjevic, the female Djurjevic. Love this cover. Just it's a pretty cover. Black Magic #1. There's supposed to be some spec news on that. I don't know how that's going to work out, but again, half price off of where the sticker is. Not bad. Marvel Point 1 with the first appearance of X-23 in her Wolverine costume. Probably doesn't mean anything, but still, $3, not a bad deal. Batgirl Art Germ #10 and #11. Again, half off whatever the price was. Is $3.25, $1.70, whatever, $1.60 something. Hughes #5 Batgirl. #6. Again, just half price. Figured you can't go wrong with those. These, I'm not sure why I bought them, but they were in good shape. The Detective 359 and then Detective 38, the Toys R Us replicas, they're actually in pretty nice shape. They're $10 cover, so I bought them for $5 each. Why not? They're fun books to have. Nice little repros. And like I said, these look like they're Near Mint Plus. I found this Granov Ultimates #13. It's part of a triptych, but again, for $2.50, it's cheap Granov, and I collect all the Granovs. And then I got this Totally Awesome Hulk #22, which is the first full appearance of Weapon H, or whatever the hell he's called. Again, it was $30, but $15. That's pretty good. I mean, the market I think is like around $20, $23, $24 on that. So, got a decent price on that. Right, and let me go on to some books that I ordered online. So I got the Wonder Woman 26 SDC variant, the photo variant. Got 3 copies of these. They look pretty nice. I haven't taken them out of the bag. I need to take a look at them close. If they're nice enough, I'll go and slab them, which I'm hoping they are. And then I got 3 of the Rick and Morty's. Pocket Like You Stole It. The Nintendo, or whatever, con version of variant. I'm a little late on these, but again, I got them for pretty cheap, so not a big deal. I bought these 2 online from the same dealer. They're like near mint plus shape, but I just love the way these covers look. The homage to was it Iron Man 79, the Demon in a Bottle. This is a Mike Deodato homage, and then the Pacelli Spider-Man variant #1. This one's actually kind of hard to find. These again are probably like a 9.4 or so. I just love the cover. I mean, I think Pacelli is really underrated. Did a great job on Spider-Man, so I really love these covers. I mentioned earlier that I had gotten a couple of I got a Journey into Mystery 102 First Appearance of Hela. I actually got 2 of them, so I think this brings it up to 9 or 10 total. And on one of them, the guy gave me those free books I got earlier, and part of the package was he gave me another Hela cover and a Hela Legends series also. I'm not that big of a toy person, but this is pretty cool. I mean, great detail. Anytime you have a copy of Cate Blanchett, it's always a win. So having a pretty good, decent mix of books. Picked this up for a pretty decent price. The New Mutants, I think it's the 5th or 6th print. It's kind of hard to see. It's an Adam Hughes cover, and I've got I've torn apart my Adam Hughes collection, but it's kind of building up again. So I got it for a decent price. And as I said earlier, I do collect Granoff. So here's the Astonishing X-Men variant. James Goodwin sent this to me for free. He's a good guy from CBSI. He said that he got those for like $4 at his Recover, whatever, at his local store, and I asked him if he could pick me up one. Sure, no problem. Just send it off. No big deal. So thanks a lot for that, James. Captain America $6.95. Captain America Nazis, classic cover. Granoff again. I like the cover. Guardians of the Galaxy 146. Don't really like this cover, but since I'm pretty much collecting all the Granoff covers, I had to get it. Granoff has been just doing way too much work lately. I'm not too happy about it, but I said the same thing about Bill Sienkiewicz. The Virgin Iron Man Venomized Doctor Doom. I got the regular trade dress cover coming on the way, but I ended up picking this up, and these are the New York City Comic-Con Virgin variant. So decided to pick up those just because, again, I collect Granoffs. Alright, I picked up a copy of this Lady Mechanica earlier from Half Price Books. And again, what I didn't realize is there's a retailer variant. So this one's probably like a 9.4. It's got a ding on the, it's got a crease or a tick somewhere. This one actually looks pretty nice. It has a shot of 9.8, I think. So I need to do some research, but I haven't found any on eBay. So I need to figure out what the prices are and it's like that. But happy to find it. It wasn't labeled as a JAC variant, so you know these JAC fans are. Speaking of JAC, again, not a really big fan, but I did pick up the Superman Gen 13 #2. So again, it's the JAC variant of that. This one's actually a near mint plus, so I'm thinking that it might have a shot at 9.8. And as you guys are probably aware, I am a Harley Quinn fan, so I did pick up some Harley Quinn books. Batman 47, the Ross color variant. That's a tough book on near mint plus. That one looks near mint plus. Again, I'm not sure if it's going to be a 9.8 or not. Batman coloring book. This book is actually really nice, but it does have some creases from color rub from the staples. This person probably pressed it, and when they pressed it, it dug into the staple, so it left a little mark there. The back has color rub, but otherwise it's a really nice book. I've been wanting that one for a while, just to add to the Harley collection. what is this? Harley Quinn #1, the Loot Chest Panini German variant. I've been getting into more foreign variants lately. It's, I know, they're just different. This one, if you notice, it doesn't have the panties that are drawn on the regular variant. Oh, sorry, the regular Hughes variant. See if I can find it. So, if you look at it, you can see that she's got the black panties or black shorts on the regular variant cover. This one doesn't have the black shorts. Again, part of the Harley Quinn collection. And then I got a Ethan Van Sciver Batman Harley Quinn sketch. Got it for real cheap off of eBay, so pretty happy about that. And again, it's a Harley Quinn. I mean, I think I got it for like, gosh, $30 shipped or something like that. Win-win situation, so you can't complain. Speaking of sketches and of Iron Man 79 homages, I end up winning the Matt Arnold Iron Man Demon After 3 Cups, which is, as you guys are probably aware, is pretty much modeled after me. So very happy about this. Fuck you, Mel, for bidding this up, but I end up winning it. So again, very happy about this. Now to kind of switch gears a little bit, I have been I was absolutely building up my Dave Stevens covers and trying to get the collection going. Here's a Johnny Quest #3. There's a #5 also, which I have. It's somewhere in my piles. World of Wood #2. He's also done a World of Wood #1. He's done quite a few covers for Verotic. This one is a Verotic Illustrator #2. You know, I'm not usually into like really porny covers, but it's part of my collection. Madman Comics. He didn't do the cover of this, but he did the back cover of it, and he did his rendition of Madman. I'm not going to take it out, but I got this at the half off local comic store sale the other day as well. Elvira House of Mystery #11. It's the last issue. Love the Dave Stevens cover. Now this one, really love. DNA Agents 24. My buddy Ben S. sent that to me. I guess part of a trade. I sent him up a Golden Age Batman slab. You know, it's low grade, but he was kind enough to send this for me. It's really nice. Might even press into like a 9698, so I'll need to see about that. Shovel Noir #1. He actually did a #7 also. Again, another Dave Stevens cover. Just, you know, I'm collecting his work. Vampirella Scarlet Thirst. This is like a trade paperback. It's pretty thick. Again, I mean, it's okay. I'm not too happy with. I mean, I like it, but it's not like the greatest. But again, just when you're trying to collect everything, you get what you can. All right. Go on to some more of his non-comic covers. Comic book artist #5. Dave Stevens with the Love and Rockets. I think he drew this side. I don't remember who this guy is. I can't remember what character that is. But the Love and Rockets by the Hernandez brothers. This is actually a panel from maybe Pacific Presents. I can't remember. One of the books. It's just a fanzine. It's called Near Mint. I picked this up on eBay. Alter Ego #21. Just another Dave Stevens Sheena cover. You know, great cover. Love the way it looks. And these, I didn't realize these are flip books, so it actually has a cover on the back and cover on this. A lot of times you won't see the one side of it, so you know if you're just going by pictures, you may not catch that it's a certain cover artist or whatnot. But I knew about this one, so I was able to pick it up. And lastly, for the Dave Stevens soft the Raws, I picked up this New York Venture. Beautiful cover. I mean the colors. I mean, they really pop out, and you know, Dave Stevens is a great artist. Just, you know, too bad he passed away and everything, but just gorgeous book. I had to have it. You know, not really. I don't really collect anything besides comics. As far as the Raws, I ended up picking up some other books. New Teen Titans #2, first issue of Deathstroke, first appearance of Deathstroke. This is actually a really nice book. I think it might press to a 9.6. It's got some flaws in it, like a finger bend up here, a couple of minor creases, but otherwise really nice looking book. Detective Comics 359. I've been on a little bit of a bender on getting some Tech 359s because that book I think is just going to keep going up for a little while. This one's probably like a 4, 4.5. Got it for not too cheap, but the whole idea is, maybe in the future it'll grow up. The value will go up, which I think it will. But otherwise, I'm going to get it slabbed as soon as I can. Speaking of foreign variants, I picked up this Leomo Ragno, which again is basically the Italian version of Amazing Spider-Man 300. These are really hard books to find in high grade, especially when the seller sends it in just in a bubble wrap package, no boards or anything, coming from Italy. The book got fucked up. I mean, it's got all these dings in it and everything, but again, if you can find someone that will actually ship it to you, it's always a nice book. I mean, I love the black cover with the ASM 300 homage. All right, picked up another Ultimate Fallout #4 Georgievic variant. This one's actually pretty nice. Looks like it's like a 9.4, maybe with a press maybe 9.6. In any case, I got it for a good price, so happy about it. I've had like 5 or 6 of these, and they always get a good price. Lastly, I got some ASM 300s. That's a newsstand, so that's nice. 2, and then I got 3. Another newsstand. I didn't even want to take it off the board because I didn't want to mess with it yet. But I actually got 2 last time, and they graded out to an 8.5 and a 9.4. Flipped those, got a pretty good deal, pretty good money off of those. So I'll get it while it's hot. I know it's trending down right now, but even with the trending down price, if you find the raws for a good enough price, it's definitely worth it to slab them, because you'll get that premium. Plus, pretty much every there's a high demand for them. People just want the ASM 300s right now. So again, those are good books to have. Time for me to start on to the slabs I got. So the first slab I got really cheap. I think it was like $20 shipped or something. And you can't go wrong. It's the War is Hell #9. I think this is like the first appearance of Death. It's also first appearance of John Kowalski, but who cares? Supposedly first appearance of Death in Marvel. Again, it's a 4.0. But again, $20 shipped. I mean, can't go wrong. I don't think I showed you guys this one. Punisher War Journal number 19, Jim Lee cover. It's Punisher on a jet ski. I mean, what can you go wrong? Okay, so anyway, it's a nice cover. It's just a personal book. Thought it was kind of funny, so I picked it up. Dark Reign, The List, Amazing Spider-Man #1 variant. Love this cover. I don't remember what incentive number, what's the ratio, but it's a Frank Cho cover, and I love the way it pops on. I mean, it's a great rendition of Spider-Man. Just love the cover against the white background. Again, just a PC book. I know I got one. I know that one of my buddies, Josue, got one of these. And when I saw it, I was like, yeah, I gotta get one because these are nice. Peter Panzerfaust #1. Yeah, this book has lost a lot of steam. I got it because it was really cheap. I forgot how much I got it for. It's signed by Curtis Weeb and also by Jenkins, who are the artist and the writer. Just another once hot book that I'm picking up for cheap and hoping that that might have a rebound one of these days. Again, who knows? But I got it for cheap, so it's not a big deal. Wonder Woman 601, the Garner incentive variant. I think it's like a 1 in 25. He did like 601, 602, 604, and up to like 613, 614 or 613 or something like that. But a great series of covers by him. I think it's really, really underappreciated. I think he's an underappreciated artist. Just love the cover. Great cover. Venom, Sinner Takes All, #3. First appearance of female Venom. This book skyrocketed because there was rumors of her being in the Venom movie. It's cooled down a little bit, but I got this for, again, really cheap. And I don't care what the guys say. If you get CBCS, you're usually going to get a very good deal. You're gonna pay a lot less than you would with the CGC. So again, got a real good deal on this. Here's one of my personal favorites I've been looking for a while. Moon Knight, #38. It's the last issue. It's a Mike Kaluta cover. Just to me, it's a beautiful cover. It's Copper Age. I actually was in a bidding war several months ago when a CGC copy came up, and this one came up. No one bid on it. I just got it, and I got it for 100 less than I did for the CGC. So pretty happy about that. I hate the labels. I mean, look, these labels are ugly, but again, for that type of money, that cheap price, can't go wrong. Superman Adventures #21, Supergirl Adventures, Bruce Timm cover, really nice looking. Again, I got this for a really good price, 9.8. Just beautiful cover. So as I was saying, I'm kind of building up on the Dave Stevens collection, and what prompted it is that somebody unloaded their collection off of Comic Link, and I ended up winning quite a few of them off of the first auction they had. True Love #1, not the best cover, but for under, I think it was like $40, $35 or something like that. I mean, might as well add the collection. It's a 9.8. It's not that easy of a book. These copper books, they find them high grade. It's tough. Another one from the Comic Link auction, Vanguard #2. Yeah, this is his earlier work. I think it's like an 84. Still, I like the cover. Yellow cover, can't go wrong with yellow cover. I love yellow covers. Another Dave Stevens from that same auction, #4. He actually has a #2, which I'm probably going to end up getting soon. But again, I got this for cheaper than eBay, so pretty happy with it. Here's another Vampirella that he did. Vampirella's Transcending Time and Space. It's a 9.6, but it's top of the census. There's no other higher graded ones than this that I know of, so I got a 9.6. Usually I'd rather get a raw than a 9.6, but since this is top of the census, why not? Here's the cover that I absolutely love. Comico Attractions. Again, just your classic Rocketeer Dave Stevens. Yellow cover, 9.8. It's great. Love it. I actually have a Amazing Heroes with the same cover. I don't know where I put it, but I have the Amazing Heroes with that same cover. This is absolutely one of my favorite covers of all time. Rocketeer Adventures #1. Again, Dave Stevens, and I love Art Deco. It's an Art Deco cover. The colors really pop out. That blue, that red, the yellow, white. It's a beautiful cover. I mean, I paid a lot more than I thought I would. But again, these don't really come with that much, and I was pretty happy to get it. Paid more for it than I want, like I said, but when are you going to get this chance to get those books? So you might as well get them when you can. I got the #2 as well, and this I actually got for really cheap, so it makes up for the first book. So I got #2. I got #3, so I got all 3 of the Rocketeer Adventure magazine. So happy about that. And the last one that I got in that auction isn't even a comic book. It's the Movie Star News, 9.8. There's I think only 3 or 4 copies of that. And this one's actually pretty classic. Betty Page, Dave Stevens. He's very closely linked with Betty Page because he brought her back into the limelight, after she had retired and everything. There's a statue of this, and I probably won't get the statue, but again, I got this book, pretty happy about it. Sorry guys, kind of hard to see. But yeah, happy about that. Alright, now for some other books I picked up. Almost done guys, so a Tick Special Edition number 1, 9.6. The case is beat up. I mean, but I got it off of Craigslist locally, and the reason I picked this up again is I got it really really good cheap. I mean, I got it like 30% of a full market value because some guy was dumping it. But I'm thinking maybe I'm going to crack it and maybe try to sub again. Maybe try to see if I can get a 9.8. The only thing is the staples may get rusty, which I heard is an issue. So I'm kind of leery about that, and it's kind of weird little thing here. So I might just play it safe and tell them to just go and reslab it instead of trying to grade it again. So who knows? But in any case, 9.6 for cheap. Got off of Craigslist. Uncanny X-Force number 5, PGX 9.8. Beautiful side lock cover from Monaro. I got this for probably half of what a CGC book would go for, and I looked at it and it looks really good. I mean, this is definitely a candidate for cracking present and subbing it back to CGC, so that's what the plan is to do. Again, just really nice cover. I'm not a big fan of Monaro covers in general, but this one I really like. And like I said, most of the people like it too. What is that? Who knows? Anyway, even at a 9.6, it'll still do well. I'm not going to lose money on it. All right. Here's one that's been pretty popular lately. The Punisher number 2 Opeña variant. The Southern Cal cover. Just beautiful cover. I got it for probably market, but you know it came up, and I was figuring out hell, might as well get it. I had this one before and I razzed it. I got this for a really good price too. East to West number 1, the RRP. It's in the old case, but the funny thing about this is the top label. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but they have it labeled as Superman: The Man Is Still 17, which really no idea why they did that. I asked the seller, and he said he had no clue. So I'm going to go back to CGC, and hopefully they'll be able to reslab it for me or do something. So I had the another reason I got the Tick number 1 9.6 is because in my last haul I got the number 1 and number 2 9.8s that I picked up from Craigslist also. Well, I ended up trading those to my buddy John, and one of the books that we could trade for is Teen Titans number 75, the Hughes variant with Starfire in the front. Like I said, I'm probably going to end up building up my Hughes collection again. Nice cover. I've actually had a 9.6 of this, a 9.5 before, and I decided to break up the collection, but now kind of going back to starting the collection again. And the other copy of ASM 300 I got, it's a 9.6. Won this in a Raz for my buddy TJV. Thanks again, TJ. Just been spending quite a bit on Razes, but been getting lucky, and this is one of the books I got. So very happy about that. And speaking of TJ, I actually won this from him also in a Raz. So again, sometimes it pays to put big money in, and that's what I've been doing lately. And I've won, you know, 2 nice books: a 9.6 ASM 300 and 9.6 BA12. All right, and the other book that I traded in with John for to get those ticks to him is the Edge of Spider-Verse number 2 Land variant 9.8. This book has been on fire lately. I have no idea why, but apparently it's gotten, you know, it's on the roller coaster ride up again. It was down for a while, now back up. So again, got this in part of the trade. Thanks again, John. And lastly, the final book that I got from a Raz is The Incredible Hulks number 635 9.8. This is one of my personal grails, so very, very happy to have this. I won this in a Raz from Ryan Marone. Put a decent amount of money in it, but again, it paid off, and I'm very happy about this. As I said earlier, I'm a Granoff variant. I'm a Granoff collector, and I honestly never thought I was going to get this in a 9.8. It's a tough book to get in 9.8, and it's not a cheap book either. So very happy about that. So that was my last book. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks. Bye.